You have three switches in a room. One of them is for a bulb in next room. You cannot see whether the bulb is on or off until you enter the room. What is the minimum number of times you need to go into the room to determine which switch corresponds to the bulb in next room? So to simplify, there are three switches in a room where one of them is assigned for a bulb in the next room. You can't see whether the bulb is on or off until you leave the room. Find the minimum number of times you have to go into the room to identify which switch corresponds to the bulb in the other room. This question has been asked several times during different analytics based interviews. Give a try before checking the solution. Let me explain the solution now. As I have already told, this three switches and one bulb puzzle is a very famous interview puzzle. The answer to this puzzle is 1. You need to enter the room only once to determine which switch corresponds to the bulb. Let me explain the solution in detail. First, switch on the first switch and wait for some time, say 5 minutes. Now switch off the first switch and switch on the second switch. Now enter the room. If you find the light bulb glowing, then the second switch corresponds to the bulb. If the light bulb does not glow, just touch the light bulb to check if it emits heat. If the bulb exhibits at least some heat, then the first switch corresponds to that bulb. If the bulb does not exhibit heat, then the third switch corresponds to the bulb. Let me repeat the solution now. You need to enter the room only once. First, you switch on the first switch and wait for sometimes, say some 5 to 10 minutes. Now switch off the first switch and switch on the second switch. Enter the room. If you find the light bulb glowing, then the second switch corresponds to the bulb. If the light bulb does not glow, just touch the light bulb to check if it emits heat. If the bulb exhibits at least some heat, then the first switch corresponds to that bulb. If the bulb does not exhibit heat, then the third switch corresponds to the bulb. In this visual brain teaser, you can see three glasses on the left that are full and three on the right that are empty. You can only move one glass to make a row of alternately full and empty glasses. Which one do you move? This is an interesting brain teaser, requires out of box thinking. Feel free to pause the video and give it a try before checking the solution. Let me explain the solution now. For convenience sake, let's name the glasses A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B, C, D, E, F are 6 glasses. A, B, C are full and D, E, F are empty. They are placed in a row. The important point here is in the brain teaser, it is mentioned that you can only move one glass, but there are no rules mentioned on the restrictions on operations that can be performed on that glass. So what we can do is we have to move the full glass B and to pour total juice or water of it from glass B to the glass E. Then put the empty glass B in its own position. After performing this activity, B glass is empty and E glass is full. Now the row will be like this. A is full, B is empty, C is full, D is empty, E is full, F is empty. Thus, by moving only one glass, we can make a row of alternately full and empty glasses.
You are a king of an empire. You have a servant working in your palace. He works all the 7 days and you only pay him in the form of gold bar. You must pay the worker for his work every day at the end of the day. If you are only able to make 2 breaks in the gold bar, how will you pay the servant if the servant works for the equal time every day and thus equal amount must be paid at the end of the day? If you are thinking of how to cut in such a way that you are able to make 7 equal pieces, you are thinking in the wrong direction. You should give more stress on how to make the transactions with the worker. So the trick is not to try and how to cut in such a way to make 7 equal pieces, but rather to make transactions with the worker. Make 2 cuts on the gold bar such that you have the following sizes of bars. Bar A should be 1/7 of the bar, bar B should be 2/7 of the bar, bar C should be 4/7 of the bar. Let's check whether it is going to work. When the day 1 ends, give bar A to the worker. Here you remain with bar B and bar C. Worker possess bar A. When the day 2 ends, give bar B to the worker and take the bar A back. Here you remain with bar A and bar C. Worker possess bar B. When the day 3 ends, give bar A to the worker. You remain with bar C. Worker possess bar A and bar B. When the day 4 ends, give bar C to the worker and take back bar A and bar B. Here you remain with bar A and bar B. Worker possess bar C. When the day 5 ends, give bar A to the worker. You remain with bar B. Worker possess bar A and bar C. When the day 6 ends, give bar B to the worker and take back bar A. Here you remain with bar A. Worker possess bar B and bar C. When the day 7 ends, give bar A to the worker. Here you remain with no bar. Worker possess bar A, bar B and bar C. Thus by the end of 7 days, you have taken care of everything. This is a clever logical interview puzzle. 99% of the people fails to answer this. If you are lucky, you can get the same question and you can answer in less than a minute.